Welcome to this special video featuring locomotives from my dad's collection. Today we're going to take a look back at the locomotive history of the well-known and loved Hayling Billy line that ran from Havant to Hayling Island in Hampshire, UK. The Hayling line was single track, and the line first opened to goods traffic in 1865, with passenger traffic commencing in 1867. It ran from the downside at Havant station through the town, crossing Langstone harbour via a swing bridge, and then hugged the western shore of Hayling Island to its end in South Hayling, about a mile from the sea. Most of the track bed is now a walk and cycle path, which my wife and I have travelled a number of times. There is a link to this video at the end of this one. Up until the end of 1871, the contractor who built the line, Mr. Frederick Furness, also operated the trains on behalf of the company. After that date, the trains were operated by the London, Brighton and South Coast Railway until 1922, when the company was absorbed into the Southern Railway network. Most famously, and working the line from 1889 to its untimely closure on Saturday the 2nd of November 1963, were the Stroudley Terriers, routers or A1X class. Here we see Dad's 1984 K's Kit number W13, Carisbrook, formerly named Wonersh, in Southern Railway Isle of Wight condition of 1938. The motor is an Anchorage DS10. The coaches are a two-car set typically used on the Hayling Island branch. And now to the main subject of this video. This is Dad's scratch-built model of the 1869 Sharp Stuart 240 tank that operated the line with a similar loco named Fratton. They worked the line until 1889 when the Terriers took over. She is presented as she may have appeared in 1874. The coaches were made by Dad many years back, and are London, Brighton and South Coast white metal case kits painted in lined mahogany. History records that number 53, delivered to the London, Brighton and South Coast in 1868 for the princely sum of £1,065, was painted dark green with red lining, and that 96, later to become Hayling Island 115, was of similar appearance. Number 96 was delivered on the 30th of September 1869. It then had a domeless boiler, open footplate and safety valves enclosed in a large bell-shaped casting mounted above the firebox. This model is fitted with a small 10-shodo motor. Number 96 originally worked the Kensington to Clapham Junction service, but in January 1872 Stroudley fitted a cab, improved the sanding, added a dome over the firebox, lengthened the side tanks to hold 410 gallons of water, and provided a shorter copper-capped chimney. Now named Kemptown and stationed at Brighton for use on the short Kemptown branch. It remained employed until June 1874, when its name was lost to a new Terrier Loco number 64. At this same time, a suitable light locomotive was required to work the Hayling Island branch, so number 96 was renumbered 115, given the name Hayling Island, and transferred to Portsmouth for the services. Further renumberings to 359 and 499 in 1877 and 1886 took place. Just prior to his death in December 1889, Stroudley took this engine into workshops for rebuilding as a 242 tank with a small saloon attached behind the bunker. It is thought that Stroudley intended using the conversion as a self-propelled coach when touring the line, but because of his death he never saw the work completed, and it was left to Robert Billington to supervise the finished touches. On leaving shops in January 1890, number 481, now named Inspector, was used by the engineer when inspecting new works and relaying activities. What a fascinating little locomotive this is, starting its career 145 years ago.